Gundam Hathaway Flash is better than you think. Gundam Hathaway Flash is a well-written and visually fun film in the Gundam franchise, set in the year UC 0105, and the film is a big improvement than Gundam Narrative. Like seriously, I went to watch Gundam Narrative at the movie theaters, and some guy next to me, he fell asleep. Like yeah, he fell asleep. Although I was not disappointed by the film, I was underwhelmed by the pacing as well as the story of Gundam Narrative. I mean, it's better than Nightmare on Elm Street 5, but that's not much of an upgrade. So honestly, I was expecting the same. However, Gundam Hathaway Flash is actually better than I thought, and it was actually really good. Gundam Hathaway Flash starts off with a bunch of rich people inside a spacecraft. Hopefully, United Airlines is a thing of the past. Like, do people ride those flights to travel or to brawl? Inside the spacecraft, we see some blonde speaking to some well-groomed guy, and they're having a conversation about muffins. Oh no, they're having a conversation about a guy named Mufti. And also about Char. And did anyone else see that reference? The guy is so boring, she even calls him out. How embarrassing. I guess this guy's not a ladies' man. I thought he was. We learn her name is Gigi. Then the conversation continues. We get a wild shot of Earth. Suddenly, some military guys, dressed like they're about to attend a Halloween party, shoot up the place. So after a couple of threats, some kid named Hathaway and the suited guy fight off the costume man. Here we learn the monkey suit guy is named Kenneth. At the airport, Hathaway is interrogated by detectives about a shooting. A conversation with Gigi begins. Afterwards, the detectives send him to a hotel with Gigi. The hotel says Trump Hotel. Gigi hits on him, but he refuses her advances because Hathaway likes men. Nah, he refuses because she's dating a guy that's 80 years old. What the heck? Later, he goes on the walk and contacts fellow Mafti followers. And they talk about an escape plan and, of course, money. Then they go to freaking Jubilees and escape some armed troopers. He gets in a taxi because apparently Uber isn't a thing in the future. On the road, the driver tells him about how hard it is to make a living and about how this Mufti guy must have, like, no life because he's making plans for hundreds of years into the future while most people are just worried about now. Back at the hotel, we see Kenneth waiting to take Gigi dancing while Hathaway eats. The two begin talking about Gigi and Hathaway and some other stuff. So Gigi finishes dressing and then they leave. Final freakingly, they leave because it felt like forever. After a long wait, we finally get to see a mech battle. So during the night, a night raid begins, and Hathaway wakes Gigi up and they both run like hell. Also, they run into a senator and catch him cheating on his wife. I'm not really surprised, since he's a senator. What follows is an amazing mech battle, while bystanders run for shelter, and Gigi is yelling like hell. After the battle, both are saved, and we learn the Gundam pilot is some red-haired kid under the command of Kenneth. Oh wow, big plot twist. Later, more stuff happens, another battle. Now that's enough of the story. I want to talk about the characters. I don't want to keep talking about the whole story and just explain the whole story. I want to just review most of it, but not all of it. Hathaway and Gigi are both, at first appearance, uninteresting. However, as the story progresses, we learn both are more complicated, and the dialogue between the characters feels more realistic, as we see Hathaway haunted by his past and quiet, while Gigi is more optimistic but annoying at the same time. We also meet Kenneth, a cliché commander with predictable dialogue. Like I said, even Gigi tells him he's predictable. Even by his actions, he's predictable. We also meet other characters, but I don't want to discuss them. Now the music. The music for the film was composed by Hiroyuki Sawano, who also composed for both Gundam Unicorn and Gundam Narrative. As you can expect, the music is professional quality. However, I do not feel the music was breathtaking as in Gundam Unicorn. The sound quality was very cinematic. Guns, engines, bullets, all those sounds sounded more real. If I had to choose between sub or dub, I would choose the dub. It sounded better in my personal opinion. The voice actors in English, it was the same. The Japanese, however, I feel like the dialogue between the characters was better written in Japanese. The art for the character designs were changed a little, but it did not bother me. If anything, I prefer the ones on Divine Art. The animation for the film was obviously the highest quality so far. What impressed me the most was the animation appeared as if someone was filming the animation. It was amazing. Other things such as cars, buildings, heavy on CGI, but it grew on me after a while. If you want quality character designs, you can check out Divine Art or that other website. What Gundam Hathaway lacks in major action scenes, it makes up in character moments and good writing. It's worth watching. I think anyone can enjoy the film unless you prefer Macross or that other place. Although I didn't review the last parts of this film, I can tell you I really enjoyed the last parts as well. I was really surprised by the whole thing. The characters were better than I thought. At first, I would recommend this show to anyone that enjoys Gundam or anime. However, if you are expecting long battle scenes, you won't get them here. Okay everyone, that's it for this review. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and also I'll be uploading once every 2 weeks, Sundays. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.